Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my podcast, Tea Time with Tayea. I'm your host, Tayea, and today's topic is just kind of a silly gooberness because, I feel like we've been really getting into, very, deep kind of topics recently, and despite, the fluctuations of life or whatever, I don't want to make this podcast about only sad lists perchance. I'm kind of in a new, not really new, it's not a permanent place, but a temporary place of recording right now. So if it sounds a little strange or if I kind of sound like I'm echoing, I'm sorry, but I can't help it. Okay, it's out of my control at this point, but with that minor disclaimer, let's get into today's, little silly episode, all right? And I hope you're nice and comfy. Get your drink ready, whatever that may be. And let's just hop straight into it, okay? So, this video, goes into a lot of things, but most recently, as, I'm gonna put in the description because it's so real. This video is obviously about my beef right now with a lot of inanimate objects. Usually I don't know what it has been recently, but recently I don't know. I've just been getting mad at small objects. I've just been I've been going through day-to-day life and I've just been getting mad at objects and stuff. Guys, it's not okay. For example, recently, my family just got a bunk bed, and I like being on the top bunk, so, sometimes I'll just be chilling up there, and, the thing about that bunk bed, though, is obviously you can't just, a bunk bed is not portable, so it's not I can just, I don't know, walk, not walk, it's, now, it's not I can just, move the bunk bed somewhere convenient or something, right? And the thing about, this particular situation is my personal beef right now with, my charger, okay? Recently, I found that my charger is too short for me to chill on the top bunk and, maybe take a nap or two and bed rot at the same time. I can't do that. I can't do that. Physically not possible. I think my cord is, maybe, 3-4 feet, maybe. It's not getting up there. And unfortunately for me, it's obviously not portable. Now, see, I know that, you're probably thinking about stuff oh, well, Tayea, why don't you just, move, why don't, you just bed rot on, maybe you could just bed rot on the bottom bunk, but you see, my head always, without a failure of a doubt, if I'm not careful, if I'm just living, laughing, and loving, I do on the top bunk, I hit my head on the bars. And I had, a massive goose head this past week. Thank God I'm not bald. Thank God. It, I hit my head, in an area right where it's covered completely. I'd say it's, towards, the side area. I got up from sleep, I took a quick nap on the bottom bunk because I wanted to bed rot and do that at the same time, so that was my solution. I obviously the bottom bunk can support my charger. I can just plug it in and then I'm good to go. I can watch TikTok and stuff. It's great. However, I eventually fell asleep, and when I think my mom woke me up for dinner, I woke up, and the thing I do when I sleep is oftentimes I'll decide a particular time that I want to get up at. For example, maybe I get woken up at 9 something, or for example 9:32. Sometimes I'll be okay, well, if sometimes if I have time, or if I have time, this is not something I usually do when I'm late, not necessarily, unless it's something that's flexible or whatever, but whenever I can, or dad flare or whatever, I'll be okay, well, what time is it? Okay, and then a couple minutes ahead of that time that I woke up, I'll like be like, okay, I'll wake up at this time. So like the hypothetical situation where I woke up at 9:32, I would probably get up at 9:35 or 9:40, right? So when I do that, like I'm laying down and I'm waiting for that time to come, or I'm like catching a couple extra Z's or whatever, Hold on, I gotta yawn again. Okay. Ooh. And what I do is like I bolt awake at that when I find out it's that time. Okay? Like that hypothetical 9:40 or so, like I bolt up and like a meerkat almost, like I go whoop, and like my head just sticks upward, and like that's it. But when I did that out of habit on the bottom bunk, and I got a massive like goose egg on my head, and it hurt. It still kind of hurts, but it like hurt really bad this week. Like it's not okay. No. So that's not a solution for me. And the thing, like another thing though, like it's also like my snotty kid sister's bed, so that's nasty. I get neurological cooties when I'm on her bed. Like I'm uncomfortable. Like I have to remove all of her like bed sheets and stuff just to be kind of okay with it. The only reason I did it that one particular time is because she was like washing them, okay? So like I'm in this predicament right now and the thing about like me is that like I'm poor. I have no money. No, not only due to like my poor spending choices, but like generally speaking, I come from like a lower middle class family. We're like on the verge of financial breakage. So realistically speaking, I can't just go out but asking to buy a new charger every day. That is money we could be using for food. Like, and in this economy, the US economy no less, I cannot be asking for things like that. Not out of the blue. Like, I gotta ask. Like, I get a treat, like, maybe once in every 2 blue moons, gang. It's not okay. So, I can't just, like, beg my mom or, like, beg whoever. There's no one I can really go to be like, hey, can I get a longer charger? They'll be like, no, your charger works just fine. Like, I'm blowing up with that, by the way. But, like, that's my current predicament with like my charger. And like I'm like sometimes I just like the thing about the bunk bed though is that my charger will reach just the bottom part. So like the main problem here is that I can't bed rot with my thing charging, but the thing is that I can technically charge it. Like my charger just barely reaches the bars to reach the top bunk. So I can technically sleep with it off to the side, but I can't like bed rot or anything with it. And technically speaking, you could just be like, okay, well, maybe just use that as like a break to not like, I don't know. What do you call it? To like, maybe just use that as an excuse to like take a social media break and just like chill out. But the thing is, my mind's like mad hyperactive. And with this bunk bed, in this particular household, there's nothing else for me to do. Like, if I want to watch TV, someone else is already watching TV. And it's not like we have, like, coloring books or anything. Like, I know, this is also another conundrum I've recently found myself, like, questioning. What do, like, people do whenever, like, they're bored and stuff, okay? Because, like, obviously, a lot of teenagers, me included, like, we just go to our phones and, like, we use that to, like, entertain ourselves. But if we didn't have our phones or anything, like, say you forgot your phone at, like, you're at home or something and, like, you're out on the go or whatever, like, are you just screwed? Or, like, how do you entertain yourself, gang? I'm genuinely curious. Because, like, once again, I'm poor. I don't have, like, I don't have the financial support to find any hobbies, okay? Like, I have a passed down piano, but, like, I don't have a printer to print out music. Not at this household, at least. Now, keep in mind that a lot of, like, the struggles to find something to do, for the most part, come from being at my mom's house. Like, we're the poor side of the family. But whenever I, like, go over to my grandparents and stuff, like, I have a keyboard over there, I have a computer, like, I have like coloring books, I have actual books, I have, like, sheet music, so if I want to play my keyboard, I can. Or I have a TV of my own in there. I have a Nintendo Switch game console. Like, I have, like, crossword puzzles and stuff. Like, gang. And plus, I even have, like, a little napping chair. Like, one of those, like, chairs that, like, is shaped like, a baseball mitt. Not an actual baseball mitt, but, like, the ones that, like, kind of look like a hand, and, like, they're just, like, circular, and you can just, like, sit in there, and it's, like, that's a perfect napping chair. If I want to nap, I can nap. And then, like, gang, take that into perspective to being at my mother's and only being able to, like, maybe nap and be on my phone. And maybe, if I'm lucky, for, like, maybe 5-10 minutes max, watch TV. Before, like, someone else is like, hey, can I watch TV? And I'm like, and they do more than me. So who am I to be like, no, that's my TV time. Like, that's selfish, okay? I'm not doing that. It's just, and it's not okay, gang. And like, there's, like, stuff, like, going on walks and stuff, but, like, I'm not doing all that. I'm sorry. Only occasionally, when, like, I need to pace around and, like, think about life, I'll take a walk. Like, that's, like, literally it, though. That's it, gang. Like, what do I do? But, like, going back to the main premise of this, it's like, what? And then, I kind of, and by kind of, I mean a lot. I really got off track. Oh, hi, kitty. My cat's here. Like, what do I, beyond all of this, like, there's a lot of stuff. I don't even know. What am I even yapping about anymore, gang? Okay, so basically, there's that whole thing, but another thing, like, the main thing, like, we're supposed to be talking about here, like, I've been, like, I don't know, these inanimate objects and, like, random things around the house, because, like, my family's been doing spring cleaning, they just, like, start coming out of nowhere, like, they're weaponizing themselves, like, what? And what's even worse is that, like, stuff like this only happens to me, like, I don't know, like walking straight into, like, a dresser or something. I definitely didn't do that, by the way. Anyway, or, like, I also ran into a shelf with, like, a bunch of stuff on it. It was our bathroom shelf, and like, all the toiletries, like, I live in a house with mostly women, so, like, technically speaking, that bathroom is, like, where most of the women keep their stuff. So, like, all of the stuff fell down, and, like, I had to pick all of it up. Like, gang, that wasn't, I did not enjoy that, by the way. But, you know, like, the shelf, the shelf was in the way. I didn't, like, shelf, what in the world? And then, like, the dresser that I didn't hit, by the way, like, there was a drawer open, and, like, I freaking fricked up my knee, hypothetically speaking, because I didn't hit the dresser, gang. and then like, my mom always keeps, like, our back door open. Hallelujah for y'all not knowing where I live. She always keeps, like, not necessarily, like, the back door that opens to our house, but, like, she always leaves, like, the back door that can lead to our backyard open. So technically speaking, you can go in the backyard, and that's only, like, when the what do you call it? The garage is open. She'll leave that, because our garage is mostly always closed. Like, she'll always, like, leave the back door that leads into the backyard open. Like, she'll leave it unlocked. Tell me why for the past week, the only days that I've, like, really been here, tell me why that door was locked. I had to hop a fence to get on my own property. Got me looking like I'm some homeless squatter looking for a place to stay for a night. Like, gang, get out. Get out! Like, I can't do it. I can't do it, all right? And then, like, a lot of my technology and stuff has just been, like, shutting down on me. And, like, I'm crashing out about that, too. Because, like, it's not okay. Hashtag professional crash out. Hashtag this is not okay. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. And then, like, I've just seriously been running into things and, like, beating up my limbs, like, walking around and trying to live my life, okay? I can't do it. That's, I can't, guys. It's starting to get a little bit too serious, all right? But, you know, either way, I guess it is what it is, but, like, these objects, these inanimate objects are about to catch these hands. Like, at this point, put your freaking paws up. Your non-existent paws. Put them up. Like, put it down. Okay? Like, get out of here with that. I say as I'll definitely run into something on my way out of here. Like, I can't. It's just, it gets to a point where it's, like, not only annoying, it's just, like, it's actually becoming a problem. Like, but whatever, okay? I guess, like I said, it is what it is. But, I hope my random rambling today has aided you in sleeping. And as per usual, I may ghost you guys again. I love you though. Thank you for watching. This is, like, where I'm trying to bring this to a close, because, like, this is just kind of like a filler episode, really. Like, I don't really know. Bink. Anyways, yeah. Hello. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm yapping about at this point. I'm just gonna end the episode now, okay, guys? It's just like, I'm gonna scroll now, okay, honey? Like, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stupid, absolutely nonsensical episode. All right. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I I guess I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.